Hi, I'm Leslie Ray, co-founder of This Best Life and the Smart Sales Academy, and I'm here with part one of a three-part series I put together to help you as you are expanding your team. So, when we become entrepreneurs, we get into our own business because we're passionate about something. We want to impact others in a really significant way, and we've got big ideas about how we're going to go about that. None of us really get into it thinking like, I want to become a salesperson. Yet, when you start your own business, you immediately become a salesperson. And I would argue that in the beginning, that's the most important role you hold in your company because in order for your company to survive and grow, guess what? You need sales, you need customers, and that's all on you in the beginning. And typically, I find that one of the first jobs that entrepreneurs look to outsource and hire for is that of a salesperson. And so the traditional thinking is great. I'm going to create a job description. I'm going to post it out on LinkedIn and some of the job search engines. And I am going to hire somebody who's got sales background, sales skills. I'm going to trust those skills and let them take it away. I want you to think about it a little bit differently before you step in and start finding those candidates. You really want to think about your sales process and your sales strategy and be able to clearly articulate that to your candidates so that you can find the right person aligned with where you want to go. When you're designing your sales process and strategy, if you haven't put a lot of thought into that yet, I want you to put the customer first and think about the end result. So when that customer says the first yes, what do you want them to be feeling and thinking? And then reverse engineer all the steps in that customer journey leading to that point to ensure that they are going to feel really delighted, great, invested, engaged, whatever that word might be for you when they get to that yes. And that's what you want to be able to speak to when you're interviewing the candidates, because you need to set the right expectation for them so that they can execute on the way that you want your customers to be sold to, how you want them to feel, what sort of tools will you use to connect with your customers and deliver that experience, and what does it look like for every step along the way. When you just trust it to someone else's sales skills, you may have a mismatch of expectations, which could honestly lead to disaster. They may not be speaking to your clients in the way that you would want them to, or managing, questions and emotions and objections that come up in the way that you would want to be treated, or you'd want your customers to be treated in that process. So really have that clear understanding of your process before you even post that job. And then meet me back here for parts 2 and 3, where I'm going to share some additional tips to make sure that during that interview process, you are getting somebody who is going to be really connected to the purpose and the vision you have for this role. See you then.